we doing? How we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Welcome to Larry's World, mother truckers. Yeah. How you doing today, people? Welcome to this beautiful Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. Let's thank God to be alive, y'all, and let's rejoice and be glad in it. Before we get going on with this live today, I need to let y'all know my channel is positive. If you are negative when you get in the comment section, I will report you or I will block you. Okay? Please don't get in on my channel being negative. I don't tolerate negativity. I will not disrespect you. You will not disrespect me. If you feel like you want to disrespect me, don't even bother clicking on. Okay? I don't know who this message is for. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there in the atmosphere right now before I get any further on this live. But what I want y'all to do, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up in a prayer, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a phone call to Jesus Christ. I want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes with me. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, thank you for waking us all up this morning, Lord. Thank you for starting us on our way. Thank you for giving us a heart that beats today, Lord. Thank you for putting us in our right frame of mind today, Lord. Thank you for allowing us to put clothes on our back and shoes on our feet. See, today, Lord, we have to learn to be small and grateful for the small things. If we learn to do this, Lord, you will continue to rain down blessings on us until the day we die, Lord. And as always, Lord, you just gave me a very serious dun 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 ding download. You put it in my mental. You're going to put it in my heart. Hey, and it's going to be released from my vocals today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a phone call to JESUS. 1-800 Jesus. Are you praying? Yeah, I just finished praying. I'm going to make this phone call now to Jesus Christ. What's going on with you? Thank y'all for joining me today. Y'all hold on. Just stick around for a minute. Y'all getting in here. Look. Jesus, what's going on, baby? JESUS. Okay, that's a good topic right there. Thank you, sir. Peace. I got him coming on in here. Thank you. Love you too. Bye, Jesus. Bye. YouTube family, I'm going to get these shout-outs in a minute, y'all. Let me get the shout-outs in first. What the hell? Let's get the shout-outs in. Tabaret, what's going on with you? Thank you for joining me today. Hope y'all having a great and marvelous day. I'm going to mess some of these names up, y'all. I'm sorry. We just going to say Dale. 5067, how you doing? Perfect, what's going on? Perfect guy, what's going on with you? Braden, what's going on with you? I'm messing these names up. Please charge to the head and not the heart, y'all. But anyway, y'all, today's topic is going to be don't be afraid to stand alone. Thank you. Don't be afraid to stand alone. That's today's topic, y'all. In today's world, I know it is frightening to be alone, y'all, but I don't know about y'all. I'd much rather be alone than to be with a demonic spirit today, y'all. We got to be thankful to be alone, to be honest with you, because you don't want just any and everybody in your face. You was born by yourself. You're going to leave this. You was born in this world by yourself, and you're going to die by yourself. I see a lot of people, they seem like they are afraid to be alone in this world. That's it. We can't be afraid to stand alone, man. Doggy Barf, what's going on with you? Clover, what's up with you? Thank you, man. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Tay Santa, what's up with you? Renee, what's up with you? What's going on with you? Brad Hugs. God bless you as well. Sky, your dad, what's going on with you? But why do you think, y'all, people are afraid to be alone? What is it? Is it because a lot of people are afraid to be alone, y'all, because they feel like they're missing out on something? But to be honest with you, you can find yourself more when you're by yourself. See, when you're around a lot of people, man, they block your vision. They block your vision, man. That's why it's good to be. I mean, God said in the Bible, the man findeth a good woman, findeth a good thing. But if you're going to be around somebody demonic, you may as well be by yourself. You can be bad by yourself in this world, guys. You say, I am lucky. No, I am blessed, Mr. Hidden. You are blessed. We are all blessed and highly favored on here. Remember, guys, it's much better to be by yourself if you're going to be around a demonic entity. We got to stop being so quick to marry people, too, that we barely know, y'all. We have to stop doing this right here. Get to know a person first. A lot of people, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you, that's the reason why a lot of people marry fast, because a lot of people are afraid of being alone. A lot of people have children because they are afraid to be alone. This is why a lot of men and women stay in abusive relationships. That's why they do it. I am 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot, same thing. God is always with us. That is absolutely true. But a lot of people seem like, Renee, that they abandon God. They abandon God and they want to put a lot of people first. But that's the thing. We are never alone. But what we got to understand is, as long as we keep walking with Jesus Christ, He's going to put the right people in our corner. But a lot of people don't have faith. A lot of people talk a big game, but they're not really about what they're talking about. But that's okay. That's why we all learning on here today. Mr. Hidden, Mr. Hidden, what's up with you? No, that's not what I mean, like, I don't comment on videos unless they use my sound. Okay, man, well, use my sound. Hey, each one teach one. You don't have to comment on the video, bro. Just, hey, you being in the chat, man, is good. I appreciate that. But, man, remember today, Mr. Hidden, man, I want you to remember today, man, if you got a woman in your life and she not treating you right, listen, don't just get into a relationship because you don't want to be alone. I'm not saying you, but this is a big problem I see in this world, man. We just getting with people just not to be alone. But what we don't understand is sometimes you can get with a person and that individual will still make you feel like you're by yourself. I don't know who this message is for. No, that's not what okay. I don't know who this message is for. You can be with the wrong person and still feel like you ain't got nobody. But like I said, I know what you said about Jesus Christ, but see, a lot of people, they looking at worldly flesh. A lot of people they feel like they have to be with somebody. Listen, y'all, before I met my wife, I was by myself and I had no problem with that. Okay, that's what's up, man. Hey, long as you really love her and she loves you, that's all that matters. That's good, but in life, we got to stop forcing relationships. We try to force, most of us as individuals, we try to force things to work instead of leaving it in God's hands. You got you a good woman, man, hold on to her. Don't let nobody get in between y'all relationship, because people going to try to do that. People going to try to provoke you. People going to try to say things. Somebody might say something about your old lady. Somebody might try to say something about you today. These are demonic entities. I'm on here to warn you now. God just gave me this download. He told me to let you guys know that people will try to provoke you. People will try to stand in the way of your relationship. And the reason why people do this, ladies and gentlemen, is because they are alone. See, they alone in this world, so they want you to be alone, okay? They are miserable and don't have nobody, so they want you to be the same way. Okay? I go to a lot of restaurants and stuff. I see a lot of people, man. They feel like they gotta have somebody. You don't. I know how to go to a restaurant and be completely by myself. I don't have to have nobody with me. I mean, yes, I'm married, but I know how to go to a restaurant. If my wife is out of town or something like that, I know how to go to a restaurant and be completely by myself. Let's get these questions here. Michael, what's up with your player? What's going on? What you do? I am a content creator. My wife and I are traveling content creators. What about yourself? What do you think about the Jews? Hey, I love the Jews, man. I don't have nothing negative to say about nobody. I think there's evil people in every race, black, Hispanic, Dominican Republic. It don't matter. It don't matter, man. I don't have nothing bad to say about Jews, okay? I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody. All I got to do is just say people got to just, if they're not living right, they got to turn their life around and give it to Christ. I don't have nothing bad to say about Jews. I don't have nothing bad to say about them, man. But that's what we're talking about today. A lot of people are afraid to stand alone. Why are we afraid, though? Why? I just want to know why do you think most people are afraid to be alone in this world? Is it that they think they're missing out on a lot of materialistic things? I want to know the question, the reason of this. I want to know in y'all own words. Y'all, I try to stay on topic here a little bit. So today we're talking about don't be afraid to stand alone. I want to know why y'all Why is it so hard for most people in this world to stand alone? What do you think? Okay, I just asked you. Ghosts don't talk about them here. I'm a construction worker. That's what's up. How long you been in construction, man? Listen, man, I say go ahead and go for your own business, man. Don't be afraid to stand alone, man. Listen, there's nothing wrong with working for a company, but don't be afraid to start your own, man. Sometimes it's good to help a company grow. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man, but go into your own thing, man. That's it. That's deep. Anthony, what's up with you? Anthony Guterres, what's going on? Michael, he says social media has changed people and is making them softer. I agree with that 100%, man. The reason why, because see, the internet right now, everything is artificial intelligence, so you don't really have to think no more. That's what I see in this world, man. A lot of people are not authentic, so a lot of people follow AI because they are afraid to be alone. They feel like if they follow some damn robot, the robot won't lead them straight. What people got to understand is they got to follow Jesus Christ. Am I a boxer? No, I ain't no boxer, man. Rome, what's going on with you? M9G, what's up with you? Good morning, brother. Happy New Year from Bennettsville, South Carolina. Same to you, man. I've been in construction for about 8 years now and own my own company for about 6 years. Well, there you go. Dang it, I'm proud of you, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. You've been in there, man, and stay in there, man. And just know, man, I know you probably already noticed by now, but people will switch up on you. Digger Nick 007. No, I'm not a boxer, man. I'm not a boxer. People seeing popularity in videos and think that it's normal. I love being myself. That's it. But that's not the case, man. See, a lot of people, that's another thing too. A lot of people are afraid to stand alone, so they try to follow the latest trends to try to blow up online. The reason why my channel hasn't took off yet, because it's just not my season right now. Yes, my channel is bigger than where it used. It's not where it used to be, but it ain't where I want it to be. So we got to understand, y'all, we all have our own season in life. We get to these things when God is ready to elevate us. But we can't be afraid to stand alone. If somebody tell you they're going to go in business with you, y'all, what I need y'all to understand, people talk a good game all the time. But we got to be prepared to do this thing by ourselves, y'all. That's what I need y'all to understand. We got to be prepared to do whatever we want to do by ourselves. I don't believe in getting roommates for people, too. That's another thing. I'm in construction, too. I have an okay, that's good, man. Excavator company. That's what's up, bro. I'm happy for anybody, y'all, that's going into business. I'm happy for people in general, man. That's it, man. You took that first step, man. You took that leap. And what I'm trying to tell you, man, as long as you taking that leap, man, and that step of courage and faith, God gonna make sure your construction business is going to continue to grow. You don't have to be a walking doormat for these companies, man. You can build your own empire. You can build your own empire. You don't need nobody. As long as you got God and you putting him first, he gonna make sure your business thrive. I used to think that I needed people to grow my company, to grow my business, to grow my YouTube channel. I don't need nobody but Jesus Christ. Okay, I have Jesus Christ, my wife, and that's it. That's all I need. But Jesus Christ is number one. He has to be put first in order for anything to work in our lives. And that's why a lot of people are afraid to be alone. A lot of people are afraid. Like I said, they are afraid, man. And it's just not good. Listen, we got to learn this thing. That's why I tell my kids this all the time, y'all. I tell my daughter, don't feel like you got to depend on a man or somebody to do things for you. You want to get a place of your own, get it on your own. I tell my daughter this all the time. Whenever you want to feel like that, you need to go to God and to ask God for a gift of understanding. You don't need a man to fulfill your needs. Men, you don't need no woman for that. Yes, it's good to have a companion, but if it's not the right individual, don't force it. And I always tell people too, ain't nothing wrong with being roommates or nothing like that. But what I need you to understand, people in life switch up. So if you do get a roommate, that's fine and dandy, but I need you guys to understand, get something that you can afford. That way when this individual decide that they want to just up and leave you, you can afford it. Get something that's affordable. You know, don't just get something because you say, oh, I got a roommate. That roommate can up and leave you at any given point. That's why I said we have to learn to stand alone in this world. You get a mortgage or something like that and you married, make sure you get something that you can afford in case the marriage does not work out. I'm not trying to be negative, y'all. But I just need people to understand to be alone, because things happen. It may be something that's beyond your control. No problem, Rome. I appreciate that. We got to stay positive. But that's what I'm saying. We got to do that, man. Listen, when God come back home, you're going to be alone. It don't matter if you got a son or a daughter. When God come back on Judgment Day, everybody got to stand alone. Because my sins is not your sins ain't my sins. Whatever I did, I have to answer to Jesus Christ on Judgment Day. That is why it's so crucial to be by ourselves. Because when that clock ring and he come back to get his people, hey, you going to be in it by yourself. He ain't going to worry about what you did, he going to worry about us on individual basis. That's what he going to worry about. Thomas, what's going on with you, man? Today we talking about not being afraid to stand alone. Most people, man, when I go out to eat or go bowling or wherever I go, I see a lot of people are with somebody. It's like they feel like they gonna get bullied or something. It's okay to be by yourself. You know, alone. You got Jesus Christ, but I'm saying it's nothing wrong with being by ourselves in this world, man. Actually, being by yourself keep you out of a lot of trouble, man. It keep us out of a lot of trouble, but a lot of people feel like they got to have somebody in their corner. You don't have to have nobody in your corner to thrive in this world. You got Jesus Christ, that's enough. Command to switch up on you, woman to switch up on you. They'll be your friend today and be gone tomorrow. That's why I said we got to learn to keep our circle small too. That's another problem I see. A lot of people they feel like they got to have a lot of people in their corner. When you have a lot of people in your ear, you can't really surround out what God is you can't really hear what God is trying to say to you when you got so many people in your corner. How about them Panthers? Man, they pissed me off yesterday or Sunday. The Panthers, man, they had one freaking job to do, man. One job. Oh, they couldn't do that right. They had one job. I understand Seattle was a tough opponent. I understand that, but man, come on, man. Now we got to go out there and we have to beat the Bucks. Tamika 61-32. We got to beat the Bucks. If we die, it's do or die. We go home. We're going to be alone on the couch. Technically, it's going to be a lot of other teams that's going to be alone on the couch, but we going to stand alone. Ain't going to be nobody there to hold our hand. The Panthers fans going to be by ourselves. Same with my Steelers. My new boo is a fan. She is so upset. Yeah, my wife, she like Pittsburgh Steelers too. But yeah, y'all talk to me in here today. My name is Tom, not Tamika. Okay, I apologize. Tom, how you doing? My apologies. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong having a boo. If they long as they the right person for you, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to tell y'all to go through life being bitter. All I'm saying is we have to be careful on the individuals we choose to share our lives with. Because most time we sharing it with the wrong people, and that's why our life is going down a rabbit hole. That's why you holding on to this woman. You holding on to this woman's. Yeah, if they good to you, hold on to them. You know, you only be alone if you have to be alone, y'all. That's what I need y'all to understand. I'm not just saying break up what you have and be with somebody else. That's not what I'm saying. But if they're not the right person for you, got to move on. Thomas said, God will pick people in your life, but you've got to be spiritual and have discernment to recognize which ones. That's it. And I've had people, Thomas, ask me about, I had one guy yesterday tell me he was a atheist or something. He was an atheist. I can't remember what he said he was, but his wife was a Christian. And he said they having a hard time understanding one another. I said, well, the problem is y'all have two different spiritual beliefs. That is the reason why that will probably be hard to work out. It can be worked out, but when you marry somebody, they have to have the same spiritual belief as you. If you are a Baptist and this person over here is an atheist, 9 times out of 10, that relationship is not going to work. Because then if you have kids by this person, you're going to teach the kids different belief systems. That's why I just don't think it's a good idea. Guys, I need y'all to hear this very clearly right here. If you marry someone, make sure they are on the same frequency as you in the spiritual realm. I'm not necessarily talking about career paths. I'm talking about on the spiritual realm. Make sure that this person has the same belief system. If not, it's going to make things harder. You believe in one thing, they believe in something else. It's not going to me, in my opinion, now it can work maybe, but I just don't think that it will work. I'll be a good stepdad. Yeah, I'm a stepdad myself, so I understand. I feel like you're going to be a great stepdad. You got to put that in the atmosphere. Them kids will have nice birthdays all day. That's it. Maybe as far as morals, but it can work. Matty Ice, what's up with you? You said it can work? I mean, I guess. I mean, me personally, man, I wouldn't marry nobody that's outside of my belief system. I'm just being honest with you. If I'm a Christian, the person that I'm married, I'm already married. My wife is a Christian like I am. But we have to be on the same belief system. See, a lot of people are just so quick to jump into, what's up, Matty Ice? A lot of people are just so quick to jump into it because they are afraid to be alone. That's why most people just settle for less in life. That's why most people settle for whatever, because they're afraid to be alone. They don't look at the belief system. They don't look at their record. Some people don't care. Some people just don't want to be alone. Oh, it's crazy. Why are you teasing us talking about, what about politician views? I don't know, man. I really don't like to get into political stuff too much. But what do you want to talk about views? What do you want to talk about? The views on that. What do you want to know? What do you want to talk about? I'll talk about it if you ask about it. But it could be a messy topic. But I don't mind talking about it with you, though. What do I think about it? What about political views? What's your wife's Instagram? Oh, you must be talking to them. I ain't giving out my wife's Instagram. You must be talking about them. I ain't giving out my wife's Instagram. You must be talking about somebody else. Logan's Teachings. What's going on with you? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Man, you taught me some stuff, man. Ever since I remember you was on here a couple days ago, man, and I remember you was telling me when we wake up in the morning, man, the first thing should be that we should do in life. When we first wake up in the morning, man, you said the first thing we need to do is pray, man. I want to say, man, thank you. Thank you, man. Ever since you told me that, that's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. I pray and I read my Bible. I don't do nothing else. I've been doing it, man, but you taught me something today, man, and I want to say thank you for that. I'm good. How are you, man? I'm good, man. Today we talking about being afraid to stand alone, man. In your opinion, why do you think people are afraid to stand alone, Logan's Teachings? Why do you think people are? Why do you think that is? See, a lot of people are afraid to die alone. That's it. A lot of people I don't get it, man. I just want you to tell me in your own view, why do you think this is? You stand alone? Yes, I stand alone, man. I have a wife, but even before I was married, you stand alone to stand alone. I like that. You stand alone to stand alone. That's deep right there. But break that down a little bit for us, man. I like how you said that. Logan Teacher said you stand alone to stand alone. Tell me why do you say that like that? I like the way you said that. But I think I get what you're saying. And you say you stand alone to stand alone because when you stand alone, you isolate yourself from the rest of the world. Okay? You isolate yourself from the rest of the world. That's how you stand alone. When you stand alone from worldly things, you now stand alone with Jesus Christ. I like that. God connects me with people through Amazon and Freight who freely share real information to help me grow. That's all God. That's it. Board 313, what's going on with you? Stop jumping into marriages with people you barely know because they look good, because they got a big BBL. Because they look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. We got to stop doing that. That's it. They seek other validation instead of God's. But we got to understand, man, a lot of these people don't understand, Logan. These people don't have a heaven or hell to put us in, and most people are trying to find their way in life. Now, I've done this before, seek validation of others. But what I got to realize is, man, these people, they most times, they don't even know the path or where they want to go in life. So I don't learn now. I give it to God. I may ask somebody for their opinion, but at the end of the day, I have to learn to use my own gift of discernment. That's deep right there. We never alone. We have our spirit angels with us all the time. That's it, Rosen. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't believe in God until bad things happen. Then they all of a sudden, oh God, where are you? And all God always there. But God sometimes God put our stuff off and request on the back burner because we not living right. They will always seek and never find. That's it. Seek and you shall find. The only way you're going to find something is if you search for Jesus Christ. If you ain't searching for him, you won't get it. Hello, I just wanted to stop by and let you know that you matter, your feelings matter, and the world is a better place with you in it. Thank you. Thank you, narrator. I greatly appreciate that. The same for you. We all here, y'all, to serve a purpose on this earth. That's why I need y'all to understand. Each and every last one of us are here for a reason. But we picked the wrong path of destruction to go down. And sometimes the people we're around, they'll bring us down. That's why I tell you, if you can't find the right one, be by yourself. I don't care about how much money this individual have. I don't care about none of that at the end of the day. Because money and spiritual stuff, physical stuff not going to get us in heaven anyway. I didn't mean to say spiritual. But physical stuff, worldly things is not going to get us in heaven anyway. You can be a multi-millionaire. You and your wife can be a billionaire, but when the rapture come, hey, one of y'all might not be going. I hate to say that, but that's why you have to be afraid. Don't be afraid to stand alone, because one day God gonna come and get us. And a lot of us fall over the casket when our loved ones die. But listen, that right there ain't gonna bring them back, falling all over the casket. I pray every day. Okay, let's see. Tom, let's see what he says. Okay. Thomas, he said, sometimes we can't write everybody off. We just got to discern who's sending them. Is it God or the enemy? That's it. If we ask God for a gift of discernment, he will show us the way. I pray every day for guidance and not just on Sunday. God never sleeps. That's it. Each and every day. We can't be a part-time Christian. We can't only call to God on Sunday and then through the week we doing God knows what. God looking at us like we crazy. Oh, we can't do that right there. Hopefully that whack beard don't go, okay. All right. Okay, yeah, all right, whatever. Logan teaches, everything that is of this world is temporary and we will never last. This is why you see people that have money are still unhappy. It's temporary and will not last forever. Read that book of James. That's it. I've already seen that, because we're going to wither like a flower. Each and every last one of us will wither like a flower. And that's why I don't know why we get so caught up with these worldly things. These things can break. And there ain't but so much money in the world that you're gonna just keep buying things because they break. That's what I said, man. Everything that is of this world is temporary. And this is why, okay, you said it. The book of James is full of wisdom. That's it, man. I try to read the entire Bible, man. I read the whole Bible from front to back, like I said before. Jesus is our way, our truth, and our life. That's it. Narrator, we're here to love one another and help others and not to forgive our trespassers. Rich people should be charitable and help the less fortunate. That's the way it should be, man. But unfortunately, man, the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. But I already told God, when God bless me financially, the first thing I'm going to do is give to Jesus Christ. Give it to Jesus Christ, man, and I'm gonna bless the fortunate, the people who less fortunate. I'm gonna make sure I give back to the community because God gave it to me. Live and die in the flesh and live in the spirit. Okay. Y'all, there's some negative people in here. We're gonna ignore them. We're gonna ignore them today. If you're negative, we gonna ignore it. It's good to stand alone, but sometimes God uses people as vessels to get you the information you need for the next level. If you shut everyone off, you might miss what God is trying to send. That is it. You right about that, man. You right about that. But we got to know the people to cut off. But we can't have 1 million people in our corner, man. 1 million people in our ear. Yes, you want to hold on to certain people. But if people are not living right, then it says in the Bible, we shouldn't sit at the table of the scornful. You are right, though. We can't cut everybody out of our lives. You are absolutely correct, because if we cut everybody off, we won't know what information we get. And it says in the Bible, you have to love your enemies. Love your enemies. And it also says, too, that It also says too, I'm tongue-tied, y'all, that we keep our friends closer and our enemies closer. But we still got to feed these individuals with a long-handled spoon, though. Okay. Rose, Melon, what's going on with you? But Thomas, I do agree with what you're saying, though, man. But we supposed to have a small circle too. A small circle, man. I got in my phone, man, how many people I can count on to talk to. You and maybe a couple other people, man. I don't have a lot of people, man. I mean, you maybe a few people, man, but you can be by yourself and still thrive in this world as long as you got Jesus Christ. But I do agree with you, though. You don't want to miss out. But I don't like a lot of negativity in my ear either. I don't like a lot of negative voices. Because sometimes when people get around you, they're negative. This is why you're supposed to keep your circle small. God will remove or tell you who to remove. That's it. But if we walking with God, yeah, he will show us that. But if we falling in the world and doing a bunch of bull crap, you won't be able to see it. You won't be able to see it. That's why I isolate myself, man. Yes, I am a people person, but I isolate myself from a lot of worldly things, man. I don't got to the point now, I don't even bump my radio loud because it's a distraction. I be careful now. I'm to the point where I'm careful about what I listen to, y'all. Did y'all know certain things that we listen to can get trapped in our head, that if we not were careful, we'll start believing those things? I'm not to knock you from not listening to gospel, to rap music or nothing like that. I'm just saying if we not careful, certain stuff that we listen to in music will start messing with our mental. But we can't help what we hear sometimes when we out and about. We can't help that. Okay. Okay. Ramming Carter, what's going on with you? And I think that God is just really should support all. Okay. I don't know what you talking about. Dude, why are you still on here? Cody Roach, why are you still here? I heard someone say building a brick wall keeps everyone out, but it keeps you in. Can you explain that a little bit, Thomas? I like the way you said that. Thomas said, I heard someone say building a brick wall keeps everyone out, but it keeps you in. Explain that to me. I like that, though. Explain that to me. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, though. That is deep, though. Just explain that to me, if you don't mind. Okay. Chris, what's up with you? Jason, I convert to him as I would rather worship a. Hey, that's on you, man. Listen, Jim, that's on you, man. At the end of the day, you have to live with that. Who am I to judge? I know the God that I serve, and it's Jesus Christ. So if you want to worship a cow, man, that's on you. To each his own. All I can do is pray for you, man. If that's what you want to worship, that's on you, brother. That's your thing, whatever floats your boat. But I'm only here to tell you, you're going about it the wrong way. I am going to tell you that. You're going about it the wrong way. Okay. I'm just reading some of these comments, y'all. Y'all keep going. I'm reading some of these comments on here. And it's from the same individual that I thought I already removed. It's from the same individual that I thought I already removed. He keep finding a way to get in my comment section. I've already removed this individual, and they keep getting in my comment section. You ain't got no power. Jesus Christ got all the power, brother. Hey, we ain't nothing but flesh. But I'll just ignore you then. Okay. It's sad, man. We got demonic spirits everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, narrator. Jim, that's why Jesus gave us free will. You're free to worship who or what you will. It doesn't mean it's right. I'll pray for you and I love you. That's it. That's it. He right. We can pray to anybody we want to pray to. You can worship your car. You can worship the ground. That's on you. But on Judgment Day, you got to just understand. You got to be the one to answer to that. I can't answer that. Logan can't answer to that. Nobody can. Only the individual who's doing whatever they're doing has to answer that. And that's true. He does look at us all equally. He does. He does. But we make some piss poor, some of us Logan teachers, man, we make some piss poor decisions. And I know God scratches his head. He don't judge none of us equally. I mean, he judges all of us equally is what I'm saying. You right, though. God, okay. Listen, Jim Smith, that's your opinion on it. I don't know. I think Jesus Christ was black, though. I'm just saying. Based off everything I've seen, that's just my opinion, but that's a story for another day. I think he was either Jew or black. How many people you know hair made out of bronze, though? I'm just saying. I just want y'all to think about that for a little bit. Freddie, okay, all right. Cody, Jesus loves us all equally. That's it. Yeah, I know Jesus was a Jew. Jesus wasn't black either. He was more Arab. Okay, I can see that. I really don't know the answer to this, though, man. I just think, in my opinion, that he was, in my opinion, that he was black. I don't know. But to each his own. I don't know. I really don't know, man. I'm a balance. Not ethnic is God. No ethnic, no authenticity is God. Okay, Jim Smith. Whatever your opinion is on that, sir. But yeah, like I said, we all got our opinion on that. I don't know. I just think in my opinion, that I think he was black. Just based off how they treated him. You know how they treat the slaves? They treat the slaves real bad, and they treated Jesus just like a slave, man. That's just my opinion, though. Look at people's skin color. They're neither white or black. Look at people's skin color. They're neither white or black. Okay, yeah. Explain that to me, though, Logan teachers, when you said they're neither black or black. You said look at people's skin color. They're neither white or black. Explain that to me. That's good, though, right there. Narrator, there are a lot of trolls there. They love trying to come in and mock and insult our Lord. That's it. Look at the Middle East. Okay, I have to look at that. Do you think God's race really matters? Do you think God has a race, or do you think God... I don't think it really matters. I'm just saying I think he was black based off how he was treated. That's what me and Logan teachers was talking about. I just think he was black. Or Jew one. I just don't, but I don't think it matters what his race is. Like, it don't matter if he was black or white. He loves us all the same at the end of the day, though. Everyone is like, poo. Okay. Y'all hear what chapter and verse? Okay. Everyone is like, okay. That's why God gives us the spirit of discernment. You'll know who's for you and who's not. That's it. Only we're in alignment with him, Thomas. But we're not in alignment with him, he ain't gonna show us. He ain't gonna show us. That's why, that's why we have to stand alone to hear his word. But like I said, we got a lot of people in our ear. We can't hear stuff if we're surrounded by noise. We can't hear nothing, man, if we surrounded by a bunch of noise and nonsense. I can read that, man. Now that we've come to conclusion to enemy human birth. I didn't get to read that. Somebody said something about human birth. You got to say that again. You went by fast. You think Jesus was a part of the Holy Trinity and when he was on the bus, or did he not become a part of the Holy Trinity until after I don't know, man. I don't know much about that. I'm going to be honest with you. Nero, Daniel 7, chapter 7, verse 9. Everyone is like, okay. Okay. Jesus was a part of the Trinity as soon as he was born. Okay, so he said he was a part of the Trinity as soon as he was born. I got to read up on this, though, myself, man. Cross not, but I was like, oh, my God, dude, is Jesus on? Revelation verses 1, chapter 14. Okay, Logan. It's like saying, are you alive after death or when you were born? Okay, I got to look into that, y'all. Like I said, I'm still learning the Bible, too. I read the Bible, and I'm trying to figure this thing out. That's why the Bible, y'all, is something that you have to read on a daily basis. If not, it's just like riding a bike. If you don't practice it, you'll lose it. I know they say ride the bike, once you learn it, you don't forget. You can forget if you don't stay on it. Anything, y'all, that you stop doing and get away from it, you will have to relearn it if you get out of the teachings of it. Jesus came in my life for... Okay, God, y'all going quick. I'm trying to read these comments. That's what I'm really concerned about. Narrator, where did you get your mic? I started a channel and I'm almost to 50 subs and I'm going to go live once I hit 50. I need a mic. Hey, go to 5 and below. Nah, you good. Go to 5 and below. That's where I got this mic from. Okay, that the mic came from Five and Below, man. That's where I get a lot of my stuff from, man. They got some good little stuff, cheap too for the low. More like muscles. If you don't use them, you lose them. That's it. It's just like muscles, man. If you don't use your muscles, you will lose them. If you got a beautiful voice and you don't use that voice, you will lose that voice. Absolutely correct. Shaka 2, you get that shirt from Five Below too? Nah, I ain't get the shirt from there. My wife got me this shirt. She bought me this shirt, I think, last year for Christmas. And it's cold where I am, so I need it. Yeah. Okay. Logan Teachers, you can't go live for another 5 or some days after I went from 37 to 221. Now, I've been seeing that. They say that sometime. You know, it was one point, man, I was doing so many lives a day, man, and they told me I couldn't do no more. They gonna do that for you until you for a while. That's why you gotta stay making lives, man, to let the algorithm know you mean serious business. They gonna do that for you for a while, but you'll be okay. Jay Shaka says facts. Okay. Yeah, man. That's it. Y'all keep talking to me. Just reading these comments, drinking sipping on my water. Yep, that's it. He will. No, I didn't. You were going to dinner tonight. Okay. What is the one thing that is not a good idea to get it done? Shorts on here are weird. I go from 2,000 views on a couple, then the next are like 400 or 50 views. That's it. I go through the same thing, man. It's just not you. I had a video the other day, man. That joker got like 1,000 views. It got 1,000 views. But then I do another one, it might get 30 views. It's the algorithm, man. It is the algorithm. The algorithm puts out what it wants to put out. I know I talk about God a lot, so a lot of the godly stuff won't go like that. It's the algorithm. It's not the people. It is the algorithm. AI controls all this stuff, man. You right, though. It's the algorithm. Because I get some shorts sometime, man. Sometimes my shorts get about 780 views, and all of a sudden they'll stall out. I'll be like, what's going on? Why did it stall like that? I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. I don't understand it either, man, how the algorithm works, Logan Teachers. But, man, it ain't nothing but a test, bro. That's all it is. It's God testing us, seeing if we going to give up on our dream, man. But keep on spreading that gospel, though, man. That's what I need you to do, man. Keep spreading that gospel. Cody, stop. That's it. That's it, man. You and the same one that hit 59 views, got over 1,200 likes and 3,000 views on that. You and the same one. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's kind of aggravating sometimes. But we got to know, man, as long as we stay on it, man, it's going to pick up eventually. Eventually, man, it'll pick up. A lot of people just give up on what they trying to do, man, right when something get ready to take off. Most people just give up. Okay, Logan's Teacher, I just subbed to you. Okay, so you got your subscriber right there. Logan Teachers, man, he a good dude. I can already tell, man, you a good guy, bro. This guy right here, man. I sub to you too, Larry. I appreciate that. Narrator. Now when I see your stuff, I can go ahead and hit the notification bell. That way when you do your lives, I can join in with y'all, man. 578, what's up with you? Oh, thanks for sub. Yeah, Logan Teachers, keep it going, bro. Hey, you teach me a lot, man. That's what it's all about, man. We all on here to learn from one another. That's what this whole thing is about. I'm getting about sick of this dude right here, y'all. Give me a second. Remove report. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a second. They getting on my nerves, cuz. Okay, I tried to go ahead and report this. They driving me crazy, man. They about to get on my nerves. He getting on my nerves. Y'all, we gonna pray for this person right here. They about to drive me crazy. They ain't nothing but the devil, man. See, I'm on here trying to be positive, and here comes somebody on here being negative. Being negative, man. Y'all keep it going. Let's talk to me. Talk to me. Let's see what we got on here, y'all. There's one dude. I'm being positive. No, you're not. Okay. Hi, what do you say? NBR Love. Hi, how are you? I'm a special needs Christian rapper. I I'm autistic. I got friends, music coming soon. I got some music on here if you want to listen. I would love to listen, man. Do me a favor, NBR Love, man. Drop it in my YouTube account, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know how to do all that while I'm online. But if you drop it in my account, I will listen to it. I will listen to it. Share it, man. Share it to my Facebook page or something, man. Larry Mahatha. Share it to that, or just share it in the YouTube. Go to my page and share it. I will check it out. Remember, man, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, man. It don't matter if you're autistic. That does not matter. Listen, Jesus Christ stuttered. Not Jesus Christ, I said it wrong. Moses had a stuttering problem. And Jesus Christ made him one of the top leaders. So it don't matter, man. It don't matter. There's a bunch of tarot card streams on YouTube, man. Listen, that tarot card stuff, man. When I find out people are doing that, I remove myself. And a lot of them be sounding good, but when I find out they be a tarot card reader, I cut them off. Bro. That was meant for Logan. LOL, if you don't want to subscribe, that's all right too. Moses had a stutter. Most of the disciples were made sinners before becoming a disciple. That's it. That's why I say I don't judge nobody. But if I know somebody trying to get right with Christ and they come to me seeking guidance, I'm going to guide them. But like you said, though, Logan, they say don't sit at the table of the scornful. Is Logan live now? I don't know. You got to ask him. I know he on here with me. He might be live. Logan, they want to know, are you live? Sabah 578. Moses had, yeah, that's it. I'll check your music out. Yeah, that's what I told him too, Logan. I'll check his music out, but I need him to drop it in my YouTube box account or something. That way I can check it out. You got to share it to my page, man, because if you don't, I'm not going to remember. I'm going to just be honest with you. If you don't share it to me, I'm not going to remember. See, right now I'm trying to comment with so many people, so it's kind of hard to try to memorize that. Share it with me, and I'll check it out. But if you don't, I'm not going to remember, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Charge to the head and not the heart, okay? Okay. Oh, I can't figure it out because I got all my phones set up, but it's easy to find when you get gum in your live. Why is my song called Pray, Pray, Pray? Okay, that's a good song right there. Pray, Pray, Pray. I'll be streaming soon, probably this week. Yeah, man, I love doing live streaming, man, because it's a way to connect, man. It's a way to connect with your subscribers, man. I hope I don't subscribe the wrong Logan. Nah, it's Logan's Teachings. Just type in Logan's Teachings down there. Logan, I'm trying to tell them how to find you. If it's a cross, it's me. Okay. A brick wall. Okay. Let's read what Tom said. A brick wall keeps everybody out, but it also keeps you in. If the wall is in front of you, you know how can you move forward? That's true though. A brick wall keeps everybody out, but it also keeps you in. If the wall is in front of you, how can you move forward? That means that some of them people, man, some of them people can be the brick wall. Thomas, I see what you're saying. Some of those people, man, that we hang around can be the brick wall. They could be blessed. They could be blocking our blessings. But I understand what you're saying too, man. You don't want to cut out any and everybody. See, I used to be that way, man. I would get mad at certain people and I would cut people out, but you have to keep some people around. But a small group, small percentage. We got to ask God for giving a sermon, like you just said. That's it. Trust me, God will let you know who to cut and who. And trust me, God will let you know who to cut loose and who not. That's it. And I've been listening to God a lot, man. That's why I don't cut a lot of individuals out. A lot of people I've brung back in my circle. Not a lot, a very few. People who are really, really close to me. I'm not going to name the people. I brung some of these individuals back. I brung some of them back. But most of them are going to stay out of my life. And if it's meant for the individual to come back in my life, I'm positive what I'm about to tell you here, guys. If it's meant for an individual to come back in your life, God will make sure that happens. But most times, like I said, most people are afraid to be alone and they'll try to force something to happen that's not supposed to happen. It's like trying to force a baby to be born too early on earth. If the baby not ready to be born, the baby's gonna die of stillbirth. And that's why a lot of our relationships die like stillbirth, because we try to make something premature happen before it's even supposed to happen. Let God work it out. Let God work it out. NBR Love, I just subbed and I'm also autistic. I have ADHD, but I don't let that stop me from spreading love and kindness. That's it. So you admitting to it, man. We all got things we need to work on, man. But that just because you autistic and have ADHD, man, you are capable of doing things that anybody else is doing, man. Don't let nobody tell you no different on here, all right? Yeah, ignoring the trolls is a good idea. All they want to do is trigger people. If we ignore them, they'll eventually go away. That's it. They say resist the devil and he shall flee. That is absolutely correct. But at the same time, while I'm going live, if I see an individual that's constantly getting in here, me resisting the devil is I'm going to hit that remove and I'm going to report them. That's how I resist them. But I'm not going to keep going tooth for tat with them. I had one individual in here, kept going. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and report them. That's resisting too. You don't have to necessarily bite into what they're saying, but yeah, you do got to resist the devil and he shall flee. You are absolutely correct right there. Yep. Y'all check my man out. He got his own rap. He rap and stuff. I want y'all to check him out. What is his name? NBR Love. Y'all go check him out. Check him out. NBR Love. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. I figured out now how to go back and read my comments. So I'm going to go on back. See if I can go back and read it. I'm going back, y'all, reading some of these comments. I just realized, as long as I've been going live, I just realized now I can go back and read these comments. But it's so far up. Somebody had asked me something, but I don't even know where it is now. I don't know where it is. That's a great way to resist them. I have nothing against booting the trolls either. That's it. That's a great way to resist them. Report they butt. Report they butt. But listen, y'all, I'm done with this thing. I've been on here for quite some time. Y'all, I want y'all to just do me a very serious favor, okay? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, okay? That way when I drop these vids, ladies and gentlemen, like I say all the time, you guys will be the first to be notified. I can't be bought, can't be replicated. If you don't hit the like, share, subscribe button, I ain't gonna lose no sleep. That part right there, the choice is on you. Where do you live? Hey, man, I'm gonna just say I live in the United States, man. I live in the United States. I stay in South Carolina. I will tell you that much. South Carolina. And yourself? Day Quiet One, what's going on with you? Welcome to my channel. Today we talking about, man, don't be afraid to stand alone, but I kind of went all over the place, y'all. That's one thing I need y'all to understand. When I'm mazel talking with my people, man, I don't mind somewhat getting off topic. If it's positive stuff and it's meaningful. I'm not talking about Jordans or football. I'll entertain it for a little while, but it got to be meaningful things, y'all, for me to go off topic. So far, there's been some good stuff that we talking about on here. And I don't mean that to be funny. I don't want y'all to think I'm being sarcastic or being a butthole. That's not the case. I just like to try to stay on topic as much as possible, or at least inspire someone. Talking about a pair of Jordans is not inspiring someone. Talking about the football team not inspiring somebody. I'm talking about things that can help you escalate in life. So I don't mind doing that as long as it's somewhat on topic, or getting somebody to the next level, help getting someone to the next level. Elizabeth Simeon, yeah, it's been a while. I remember you though. Narrator Logan, I had a family member in Missouri, although they all passed away a while ago. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. You say you had somebody die in your family. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't think Jesus was a part of the Holy Trinity during the crucifixion, but I know I need to learn more. Awesome stream, man. A good bless. God bless. Thank you. Like I said, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I don't know too that's in the Bible. And if I don't know something, I just tell people I don't know. I'm not afraid to say I don't know. And if people be like, oh, you supposed to know this because I'm an inspirational speaker. No, I am not supposed to know everything. There's people in the comment section that teaches me things. If I know they talking with a level head, I'm going to listen. But if I know they talking foolishness and I know it's a demonic spirit working through them, I'm going to ignore these individuals. Logan teaches. This is a good dude right here. I'm gonna listen to him because he sound like he level-headed. I listen to anybody that's level-headed, but if people aren't talking right, I'm gonna block them out. He was because he said nobody goes to the Father except through me. Okay, Logan teaches. What verse can I find this in though? I am gonna do some research on this. I want to do my own homework on this. Drop that in where I can find this at. As soon as you do, I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot it. I don't want to disrespect Larry Stream by having a conversation in the comments, but Jesus also said, why have you forsaken me, or am I misunderstanding something? I don't want to disrespect Larry Stream by having a, no, you're not disrespecting me, man. He said, I don't want to disrespect Larry Stream by having a conversation in the comments. But Jesus also said Father, why have you forsaken me, or am I misunderstanding something? No, you're not misunderstanding something. We didn't really never say nothing about why God has forsaken me. We didn't never really get into that topic. But Logan, where's Logan at? Logan, can you help me clear this up? Logan's teachings, Saba 578. Help me clear that up, because I'm trying to read these other comments coming in. If you don't mind, help me clear that up right there. You can't stay around the same people doing the same things from your past. You have to be around positive people who are trying to go somewhere. That's it. That's it. Okay, John, let me screenshot that. Boom, got it. He say, John, I got that. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got it right here. I put it on in there. Okay, John 14:60 say he that. Okay, I will look into it. Easton, let's give a shout out to Easton. Elizabeth, what's going on with you? Let's give a shout out to Elizabeth. Bag this one. I would never disrespect Larry. Hey, I don't disrespect nobody either, man. That's one thing about me. I would never disrespect nobody, but sometimes, y'all, I have to put people in their place. Sometimes people have to be put in their place. That's all. I don't disrespect nobody either. I love everybody, y'all. But sometimes we got to say enough is enough sometimes. That's all. These live streams, man. Anytime, man. But that's what I was saying too, Thomas. You just said it right, hit it right on the head. Blessing blockers. Hanging around negative people. It's hard to be positive when you're around a bunch of negative people, man. You can't be. I appreciate you for the live streams, man. Anytime, bro. Lanice, what's up with you? Josie the Truth, is that you? How you been doing? Today we talking about not being afraid to stand alone. That's what we talking about today. How you been doing? I'm glad to hear your, well, I'm glad to see you in my comment section. How's everything going with that situation that we conversed about the other day? Elizabeth, what's up with you? I still love you anyway, Elizabeth. Don't matter if you are Muslim. I still love you and have the same love for you as I would anybody else. Logan, John, I am before Abraham was born. Okay, I'm going to look into all this here. Lanice, what's up with you? I'm just trying to learn. I mean, no disrespect. You didn't do nothing wrong, man. You didn't listen. I don't want you to think you're doing nothing wrong. As long as people not coming in my comment section, disrespecting me, calling me out of my name. I have some people getting here and they call me Blackie. They say, you know, I got a potato head. As long as you ain't talking crazy, man, we good. You're not disrespecting me, man. You just want to know a question about something. But if I have a lot of people in the comment section, I'll have somebody else try to clear it up for you. Okay, you good, bro. My dad let me and my baby come stay until I can find a home. Look at God. My God. Look at him. Look at God. Look at God, Joseph Truth. And I prayed about that situation. That is great. That is great. Thank you, Jesus. That is good. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Joseph Truth. I am so happy for you. Yeah, I get all kind of people getting in my comment section saying negative stuff. Billy Ray, what's up with you? Way Up Vice, what's up from Mexico? What's going on with you? Anytime. You said it first. Yeah, that's what I said. They call me all kind of names. But I don't let it get to me. I used to get on here and fire them up, but I'm to the point now I don't even worry about it. I did say it first. You right. They call me Mr. Potato Head. Why I wiggle my jaw like a crackhead? Because I am authentic and cut from a different cloth. Gotta be different. Can't be like the rest of the world. Spartan, what's up with you? Do you eat chitlin loaf with hot sauce and wash it down with grape soda? Man, I used to, man. I'm trying to get to the point now I don't eat pork no more. I'm trying to get out of eating pork. Y'all gotta pray for me, man. A true Christian will never judge you. It's like Jesus said, they honor me with their lips, but their heart. That's it, man. I don't judge nobody. Lord, what's up with you? I don't judge nobody, man. I'm just careful about the company that I keep, man, because eventually we hanging around these individuals will turn into these people. But my baby dad making threats about I got 24 hours to tell him where his baby at, and then, hey, get the cops involved. Let them know what's going on. Okay, way up, Vice. Thank you for joining me today, man. God bless to you. Pastors get mad at me when I ask questions. I just got saved and I have a lot of questions. Ain't nothing wrong with asking questions. And see, a true pastor shouldn't get mad at you. They got to understand that you are walking, you're trying to find your way with Christ. There's no reason for them to get mad at you. And even me, man, like I say, I'm an inspirational speaker. I'm not a pastor, but I don't know the answer to everything. And even if I was a pastor, if people told me they want to look at the word for themselves, I'd much rather people do that. So a real pastor shouldn't get mad at you for asking questions. This is how you learn. But at the same time, we got to pick up the word in the scripture and read it for ourselves. If we don't know where to find it, then you ask the pastor to show you where to find these verses, or you can look it up online. Like I said, never be afraid to stand alone. If people don't want to help you, man, just pick up the research and ask Google search or something where to find a certain verse at on how you feeling, man. Don't let that stop you, though. Pork chops taste good. Bacon tastes better. I try to stay away from pork altogether, though, man. Some of the questions I had, pastors have told me it was blasphemous to even ask, so I stopped going to church. Unfortunately, man, and it make you not want to go to church no more, man, because that's almost been like hypocritical. If you don't know, man, you don't know. It's just that. What state are you in? South Carolina, Jordan. 8287. What's up with you? Jordan. If you don't know, you don't know, bro. You don't know. That's how you learn, man. Yeah, that means it sounds like to me it's time to change churches and go to another church. I grew up in a church and it was very dark. That's why I left in the beginning. I've just recently found my faith again, and I am trying to get back in the Bible, man. Just pick up the Bible. Start from Genesis and read it all the way to Revelations. And even once you read it, take notes and stuff too. Take notes on certain questions. And if you want to ask me, I'll try my best to answer. But if I don't know, I'll just tell you. But I'm not the type that's going to get mad and do that. I don't do that. Do you know we have a body, soul, and spirit? That's similar to how God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost are. That's it. Mind, body, soul. Hey, Gabe, they say CPS looking for me and their baby, and I'm coming. So he probably think his baby on the streets, but I'm scared to tell him because he might try to call. Listen, give it to God. Look, you didn't have a place to stay a few weeks ago, and now look at you. Give it to God. Say, God, rebuke the devilish spirits. That sounds like he got a demonic spirit. Don't even let that scare you. You got a place to stay now and lay your head. That was God. Look at God. As long as he under a roof, that's all that matters. That's it. I just want peace. That's it. I know. But that's the world we live in. Like, a lot of people are broken. But like I said, I'm glad you have a place to stay. Because I know just a couple weeks ago, you didn't have a place to stay. And look at it. We prayed about that thing. We talked about it. And look at God. So, in life, we all go through obstacles, ups and downs. But you got one thing going good right now. You got a place to stay. Everything else will work its way out. Ask the devil to flee, and he will. But if we go looking for it and trying to escalate the situation, they ain't gonna do nothing but get worse. Don't go too for tat with the devil, Joseph. Don't go too for tat. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to go too for tat. He wants you to walk around here being paranoid and scared. Don't even fall into the trap. I live in Oklahoma City. Look like my brother. You look like my brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for clearing that up, Logan Teachings. God is the name. Okay, God is, okay. That's your opinion on that. That's your opinion on that right there. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even, you on your own with that, big dog. I'm not even going to repeat what you just said. Rebuke evil in the name of Jesus Christ and it must flee. That's it. But a lot of us like to try to entertain the devil. I had somebody on my channel about 30 minutes ago. That joker kept going on. Bitch, I had to just go ahead and block him. I kept blocking him. He kept trying to find a way to get back in my channel. Don't say God is the name of Satan. That's it. Okay, thank you for clearing that up, Logan's teachings. That's not an opinion. Nothing pleases from, that's not an opinion. Nothing pleases from the name of, God is the name of Satan. Okay, man. That's your opinion. That's whatever you think, man. That's your opinion on that. I know the God I serve. It's Jesus Christ. You got to answer to God for talking down on him like that. I don't have to answer to him. Logan don't have to answer to that. Joseph Truth don't have to answer to that. You got to answer to that. You take that up with Jesus Christ. I don't know what you're talking about, Elagun. When you claim the work of God being of the mind, you are committing blasphemy. Get them, Logan teachers. Get them. I appreciate that. Get them. You helping me out a lot on here, man. I want to say thank you. After the Great War, Lucifer was kicked out of heaven and sent to earth until the rapture, is my understanding. If I'm wrong, please tell me, wouldn't we have to have more influence over man than God? I know he was kicked out of heaven. I do know that. But I don't know the answer to that right there. I don't really know. He said after the Great War, Lucifer was kicked out of heaven and sent to earth until the rapture, is my understanding. I don't know. All I know is he was kicked out of there. I don't know if it was before the rapture or none of that. I don't really know. Logan teaches, do you know that? I don't know if he was kicked out before the rapture. I don't know. I have to do my own homework on some of this stuff. I don't really know. Cosmic, you're confused. Confusion is the weapon of the enemy. I'll pray for you. Listen, it's okay to be confused if you don't understand something. It's okay to be confused, but you gotta read the word. And if you don't know that, you're doing the right thing by asking. But if I don't know, I'm gonna ask somebody else. So let's see what Logan said on here. And if you ever see that God did something and know for sure he did it, then claim it. It's the devil's work. That is a type of blasphemy that will never be forgiven. Look at the priest in Matthew. Now I do know that though. That is one sin that God does not tolerate, blasphemy. Anything else, but you are right on that. Blasphemy is not forgiven. All sins but that. You right on that though, man. And if you ever see that God did something and you know for sure he did it, then claim it's, oh man, you right. Hey, you right on that, bro. You right. You hitting that on the head right there, big dog. You right. You right. That is blasphemy. That's just like if I say the alarm clock woke me up and not Jesus Christ, that to me that's a form of blasphemy. Because you putting another, you saying that you pretty much worshiping the alarm clock, saying the alarm clock is what woke you up. Satan does not have more influence over man, but only here on earth. If we choose to walk with Jesus Christ, then Satan cannot destroy us. That's it. But a lot of us like to go down the path of destruction. Now, I don't knock these individuals because most of the people are still trying to find themselves. And we're going to pray about it. Y'all, I'm done here, y'all. But I want y'all to do me a very serious favor, though. All I ask y'all make sure y'all hit the like, share, subscribe button for your boy. That way when I drop these vids, ladies and gentlemen, like I say all the time, you guys will be the first to be notified. I can't be bought. I can't be replicated. I can't be duplicated. How many content creators you know gonna get on here and talk to the people, interact? There's not too many. So I want to say thank y'all and God bless y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end this thing in the prayer. I want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes with me, okay? Love all of y'all. That's it. It is, man. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, there's a lot of demonic spirits today, Lord, a lot of broken souls today, Lord. A lot of people have sold their soul to the devil today, Lord. I ask you to reverse that thing around today, Lord, and let them bring their souls over to you today. There's some great people in my comment section today, Lord. Lord, Let's do a live sometime, Lord. I ask you to let me set up a live with some of my streamers on here. Logan teaches us some other good people. Lord, let us do a live chat together. That way we can each one teach one. Lord, God to protect over anybody from any hurt, harm, or danger, Lord. Joseph Truth right now, Lord, she's in a very bad situation, but it is getting better. The situation was worse, but it's getting better, Lord. She has a place to stay now, Lord. Those demonic spirits today, Lord, that are chasing her today, Lord, I actually rebuke those devilish spirits today, Lord, and they shall flee. Pray over all my subscribers, and I love all y'all. Blessings to y'all. One. Peace. See y'all next time. I'm out here like last year. Boom. Peace. Blessings to y'all. Love y'all.